In my very first year with EXP Realty, they actually paid me to be with them. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how much they paid me and compare this to how much I would have had to pay to my previous brokerage had I stayed with them. Hi, this is Dan with the Level 10 coaching program and EXP Realty. Let's be honest here. Real estate brokerages make their money by charging realtors fees. These can be called desk fees, cloud fees, commission splits, whatever they want to call it. They're charging agents to be with them and to receive their services. Now, these services fees can range anywhere from as low as maybe $250 a month, typically plus a commission split. There's $500 a month, there's $800. I've even heard a few agents here that are paying $1,500 a month to be with their brokerage. When it comes to commission splits, typically you're going to get a lower monthly fee off the top, but then pay $6,000, $12,000, $15,000 throughout the year based on your performance and commissions. Either way, you're paying something to the brokerage to be with them. So I wanted to break down my last 12 months and demonstrate how much I would have paid and how to my previous brokerage compared to how things look with EXP. Because look, as a business owner, bottom line is just as important as revenue. And if I can minimize my expenses or actually change expenses into income, that is going to radically change my bottom line. Okay, let's get started. I moved over to EXP on July the 1st, 2021. In my first 12 months with that brokerage, I sold 38 properties. So let's look first at what that exact same year would have looked like cost-wise had I stuck with my previous brokerage. Now, my previous brokerage was one of the better cost ones, and it was one of the reasons I went with them initially. They just have a monthly desk fee, deal fees, and no commission split back to them. So right off the top, they charge $500 a month in brokerage fees. They offer a desk fee for $500 a month as well, but I opted to not do that as I have a work from home office. And as realtors, you know, we work out of our cars a lot too. So let's compile the numbers here. $500 a month brokerage fee times 12 months is $6,000. Then they had a deal fee at $295 per. Times that by the 38 deals, and you'll see that equals $11,210. They also had a listing fee, very reasonable at $18. My listing to buying split was actually right down the middle, so 19 deals were listings. That equals $342. All in, I would have had to pay $17,552 to be with my last brokerage at that production level. And honestly, that's a pretty good number. I mean, when I first got licensed, I interviewed with 6 brokerages, and this one came out ahead as far as bottom line in pretty much any income category. So it was one of the main reasons I went with them was because of the lower overhead. But now let's compare what that same 12 months looked like with EXP. Off the top, their monthly fee, their cloud fee as they call it, is $139. Okay, so times 12 months equals $1,668. Now, EXP is an 80-20 commission split brokerage with a $16,000 cap, which means I pay them 20% of my commission until they have received $16,000 from me within that calendar year. So there you go, $16,000 is added to my expenses. Once you hit that $16,000, they then take a deal fee of $285 per transaction up until a total of $5,700. That is exactly 20 deals. From that point on, any further deals do not charge a deal fee. So let's add that all up. The total comes to $23,368. But wait a minute, isn't that more than I paid my previous brokerage? Well, the reality is yes, until you realize what happens next. Because of the amount of homes I sold last year, I became what EXP calls an icon agent. This means I hit my $16,000 cap plus the $5,700 deal cap, which here in Vancouver equals a total of about 30 deals within the calendar year. By becoming an icon agent, EXP awarded me $16,000 in company stock. EXP also awards agents for hitting milestones and pays out in the form of company stock. This includes when you do your very first deal within your calendar year, when you attract other agents to the company, and when those agents also do deals. So in my first 12 months with EXP, they awarded me an additional $3,800 in company stock on top of the $16,000 for hitting Icon. And lastly, EXP Realty also has the revenue share program. And in my first year, I organically attracted 21 agents to my downline. And those agents were producing ones, which means I was getting a share of the revenue that they made. And in the first 12 months, that turned out to be $10,375. When you add all of this up, you get a total of $30,175. And remember my total expenses were $23,368? Well, look at the difference. That means EXP actually paid me to be an agent with their brokerage to the tune of $6,807. And that's just year one. Most importantly, when you compare that to the $17,552 I would have had to pay to be at my previous brokerage, that means my business netted an additional $24,359. That is a huge swing. And that number will only increase as my downline grows. This means that after 3 years or so, by being with EXP, I will have an additional $100,000 in my business just by being with that different brokerage. I'm doing the same deals for the same people. I just happen to be adding an additional 6 figures to my bottom line just by being with EXP. You can see how the impact to your business can be substantial by choosing the right brokerage. Hope that all made sense. It's pretty exciting times here. If you want to learn more or you have some questions, please feel free to reach out directly to me. Or of course, if you leave comments below, I will definitely get a hold of you. Appreciate it. Have an awesome day.